Hi, my name is Clay Lomneth,
I'm Chris Vankat.
And I'm Teresa Prince.
and this is Photos of the Week for April 9th. This first one, this is one by Chris.
I shot it Sunday at the Nebraska baseball game against Oklahoma State. It had been a pretty good series for the Huskers. I didn't shoot the first two games, so I was kind of forced to go to the third one when we actually lost. We'd won the first two, and the pitchers had been doing pretty well, but not anyone in particular, and so I figured I would try and do the motion blur. It turned out okay. Took quite a few takes to get it down, but just it's kind of a nice picture, and so we decided to run it.
I like all the red and the green.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's
Really
a nice contrast. So
And the colors are nice, and it's a lot different than all the other picture photos we've been seeing so far this season.
There's another one by Chris. That's the same game.
same game. The base runner was coming in hoping for a collision, but instead he slipped on the bat, so there wasn't much of a collision going on there. So it was just kind
Is
of
his ankle okay?
yeah. He walked off, just probably kind of embarrassed. So
I really like the eyes of the catcher.
yeah, it turned out pretty nice.
Yeah, it's really sharp.
So
Okay, this one is a softball game in Omaha. I got kind of bored after a while.
photo was by Clay.
Yeah, and decided to try something new. If you can't tell, the ball is in focus.
I've seen this picture before, and I'm very impressed you got the ball in focus, because that takes a lot of timing and luck. I think it might have worked better if she was a little darker and the ball stood out a little more, or it was somehow a little closer to her face. It's a little hard to read, but it's a really good attempt at doing something new.
Yeah, it's really tough.
I like this one.
Mhm.
First thing that sticks out is obviously the angle, but also the lighting. How'd you do it?
I went to the gymnastics practice over at Mabel Lee, and if you haven't been there, it's a cool room where they're all practicing, but it's pretty ugly. There's always all sorts of stuff, so I went up high to this little balcony and shot down on the mat, which was all blue, and just had my flash and wrapped a piece of paper around it so it kind of made a spotlight circle, and everything else would go kind of darker. And just had her do a couple poses from her routine, so she was really cute and smiley, so it wasn't too hard.
Yeah, I really liked it. The only thing was the line going through her hand, but
Yeah.
other than that, I thought it was a really nice portrait. It's a really hard place to shoot in, so it's a really creative working with the light and the piece of paper. Good job.
This one is actually by Vanessa.
Scos?
So, in the corner portrait of Zach Potter, a Nebraska football player. We run every week in the corner shot, and just kind of nice light, you know. He's in the corner, which works with the in the corner. You know, it's kind of cop out, but you know.
No one's done that before.
Yeah. So.
Yeah, it works. It's very simple and clean.
This is a portrait I took the other day. I'm not too crazy about it, but I do like all the stuff behind him. He had about 8 miles of wires in his studio. Really nice guy though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The clean foreground and the very cluttered background, it works.
This is the last one by Teresa.
I shot this at the gallery. A bunch of grad students are presenting their final thesis, and this girl was one of the artists, and she was just putting some finishing touches on her gallery Monday afternoon, and they're having a special reception for it tonight, Friday the 13th, to argue their art and greet some of their fans and honor their hard work. So I just spent an hour in the gallery, and they have a lot of cool pieces. So
I like it.
Mm-hmm. It's really
the
clean.
Thirds, the lighting. Good job. Tune in next week for more photos.